So we know we have a lot of new viewers, and what we do, one of the things we do regularly is share our electric power bill with our viewers. And this bill is for the period from August 24th through September 21st. And during that time, there were 28 days in this cycle, and we averaged 83 kilowatt hours per day. The total usage from the 24th of August through the 21st of September was 2,336 kilowatt hours. If you look at the chart, you can see this September we used slightly more energy than we used a year ago. All the months shown in the chart are time of use. So we are now I've been using time of use since June of 2017. So we have like 14 or 15 months of data now. And the chart, they basically go back 13 months. This month we've had a rate change. They prorate the bill a certain number of days on the new rate and a certain number of days on the old rate. In the particular case, this case of the 28 days, 20 days were on the new rate. The new rate is 23.50 cents per kilowatt hour on peak, and it's 11.996 cents per kilowatt hour shoulder, and then it's 7.063 cents off peak. So we used 161 kilowatt hours on peak. We used 137 kilowatt hours on shoulder, and we used 2,038 kilowatt hours off peak. Now, we always charge Ruby at home off peak, and that's why the majority of our energy use is off peak. We've been using time of use now, and Duke Energy each month compares what our rate was for time of use versus the flat rate, or the residential rate. And they calculated that we saved $40.08 this last month because we went to time of use. And our running 12-month savings has been $457.22. So the total cost for electricity for last period was $223.77. They also notified us that effective October 1st, we are going to switch from the summer time of use hours to the winter time of use hours. We prefer the summer hours because that lets us do things in the morning instead of like laundry and things like that, because the summer time of use doesn't start till 11 a.m. So we have the entire morning to do things. But the winter one, the time of use ends at 6 a.m. So from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Is on peak or shoulder. Basically, the off-peak hours are from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. and all the other times are either shoulder or peak. So the winter time of use is harder on us, but we still charge Ruby. We use the set charge time, start time on the MCU, and we tell it to start charging at 9 p.m. And since there is a possibility it won't be done at 6 a.m., I mean, in a rare case, we use TeslaModelXJourney to send a command automatically to the car to stop charging at 6 a.m. so that we do not charge during peak.
Donna and I had a little joke today that, you know, we can't talk at all about Sapphire's impact on our electric bill because during the last cycle, we really didn't charge Sapphire very much. And when we did, it was on 110 at a really, you know, slow rate of speed. But I joked at him, you know, I can only drive one electric car at a time. And it's not like we're going to double from 2,500 miles a month to 5,000 miles a month. So I don't really expect Sapphire to make a significant change to our bill.
Yeah, I totally agree that I don't even think we're going to notice Sapphire on our power bill. I typically don't drive that many miles, and that little bit of additional charging isn't going to be too noticeable compared to the amount of miles and energy that we use to charge Ruby. Marianne may either drive Sapphire more often, but in those days, we probably won't drive a Ruby. So that's what she was saying. She can only drive one at a time. And historically, we've been buying gas for the Scion to do that extra little errands that I ran around in. And that's really the only savings we're going to see is just a matter of a couple, $3, $5, because that's about all I spend in gas. I probably spend $5 a week in gas for the Scion. So, you know, we'll probably spend $1 a week to power Sapphire, so we'll only be saving like $4 a week.
It's Sunday morning walk time. Come on, guys. As we walk out to the end of the driveway, the leaves are just kind of raining down a little bit, silently falling, signaling the start of fall. Well, it's a little cooler out here this morning, but I wouldn't call it refreshing.
No, this is not really. This is just a cloud cover, I think, keeping the sun from doing its thing.
Yeah. Well, it's Sunday, and it's supposed to be a day of rest. And after getting a really good night's sleep, I've done anything but rest. Lots of little chores that needed to be done to get prepared for the new week, and also here as we go into fall. So I've been up and moving around and cleaning house and shifting stuff around for like 3 or 4 hours now. But I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna go for a ride in Ruby, because in Ruby, I get to sit, I get to have cool air in my face, and I get to listen to some tunes or my Audible book, whichever, and just chill out and relax for a few minutes. Although no one at the house has caused me any problem, I don't mean to imply that. As a matter of fact, they've helped me out with some of my chores and really been a big help. But I will at least be sure to be sitting while I'm in Ruby. I decorate a lot for Halloween, and we're getting to the point here where I need to start on it, because if I'm going to spend all that time to put it out, I want to have it out for 4 to 6 weeks. And also, you know, time is limited when I get to work on it, so I gotta work on it while I can. And you'll notice a couple of the new pieces that I got at Guardian Angel this week I've added to my normal curio cabinet top shelf display here. One of the things on my list to do was put up the garden flags. You know, I took down the summer ones when Florence came through, and they've been, the poles have been empty since. Of course, there had to be a black cat. And Dawn is definitely ready for some football. Listen to the crinkle of the leaves. Pretty soon it'll be the crunch of the acorns. Speaking of being in the mood for fall.
Welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
I would like a pumpkin spice frappuccino grande size. There's a couple of dark clouds over there to the east. Hopefully we're not going to get a shower while I'm out. I don't think we are. I enjoyed my walk around Walmart. Lots of Halloween and fall stuff out. You know, it's 89 out there right now according to Ruby, so we're not feeling like fall yet, but I'm hoping. Seeing all that stuff gives me hope. Here's a nice Pontiac that looks like it should have been at the car show yesterday. Nice thing about it is that it's all original. Looks like the outside is held up a little better than the inside, but still in really good condition. Another cute kitty and lots of pumpkins. You sure are kind to help me back in the house with my stuff from Walmart.
My pleasure.
I'm trying to organize Johnny a little bit with his cars. Hi, Gray. Hi, Slate. Don's also been a big help and come up to the attic and carried boxes down for me. I can carry a couple of these at a time without dropping them. He can carry like 6 at a time without dropping them. So he carries, I decorate. This is not done, but it is more progress. Mostly Annalie. Quite a few given to me by Michelle. And you definitely cannot see these good at night, but I have changed out a bunch of the window clings. This is so not going to work for nightly video time. Can you fix it? You own the internet.
I don't know.